Countryline Lane, I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DDTexasOutfitters.com. Neighbor, it's time to take a look at the movement of corn, beans, wheat, and cotton from Friday. After weakness during the portion of the day Friday, soybean trading moved back up to close mostly lower. March soybeans, 16.76 and a quarter, down 4. After fading through midday, front month corn futures bounced into the close. Old crop futures were up 6.5 to 17 3/4. New crop ending their day 10 1/4 to 29 3/4 higher. March corn 756.5 up 5.14. May corn 754 1/4 up 6.5. The final trade day of the week left front month cotton futures 102 to 338 points in the red. May cotton closed at 116.42, down 338. The Chicago Mercantile Exchange had 75-cent expanded limits continuing for Monday's session in the winter wheat markets. For the month, just May went home, the 75-cent limit. May Chicago Board of Trade wheat closed at 12.09 up 75. May Kansas City wheat 12.14.5 up 64 1/4. Neighbor, there's your movement of corn, beans, wheat, and cotton. Neighbor, let's talk about PMI. Pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, High, Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat movement from Friday. USDA's National Pork Carcass Cutout Value in the afternoon, 242 weaker at 103.99. Estimated hog slaughter for the week through Saturday, 2.472 million head. Final hog trading had the board down triple digits. April lean hogs, $100.45, down $4.75. Wholesale box prices firmed in the afternoon. 2-cent drop in the choice at $254.33, 62 higher in the select. Select was down 7 for the week, however. Cattle slaughter for the week through Saturday, 658,000 head. Live cattle ended the day with triple-digit losses of at least 135. That April contract, 135.77, down 257. Feeders also were down Friday, giving back anywhere from 262 to 327. That March contract closed at 153.12, down 322. For the week, the cattle trade mostly 140 to 143. A few fats changed hands at 138. Neighbor, there's your meat move. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm Radio, and I'm with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DDTexasOutfitters.com. Stephen, you know, I'm an old sheep and goat man, was raised that way, and I love working sheep and goats with good equipment, and I bet you D&D can help me out, can't you?
Yes, sir. Larry, we are now carrying sheep and goat panels and working equipment from Rivera Panels. They're a family-owned company out in the little town of Lomita. They make quality equipment from working chutes to pens, all sorts of feeders that you can choose from as well.
Real great options for sheep and goat people. I know we've got them in Texas. I know we've got them in Guadalupe County. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Larry, you can get a hold of me at 830-379-7340, extension 161. I'm more than happy to answer any questions anyone may have.
We appreciate you. That's Stephen from D&D talking about their sheep and goat equipment, DDTexasOutfitters.com. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock, Sunday evening, looking towards sheep and goats Tuesday, cattle Wednesday. Sean, what's it look like?
I don't know the whole lot, but I'm thinking somewhere around that, 2 to 3 on the sheep and goat end, hoping closer to the 3. Cattle end, we've got a wean sale, so don't know the whole lot of stuff coming, but typically we'll have a few more, so hoping somewhere around that 1,000 to 1,200 on the cattle end. We'll play it by ear and get a little closer to it. We can dial it in.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials, Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. NMG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Going to have a sale in Mason on Monday at 6:40 on Sunday evening. What's it looking like now?
You better. We already got over 600-something head on the yards. I think 100-something cows. Rest of them calves, yearlings. Kind of look for the 800, 850 head. Unless we get some rain tonight, could slow the runs down. But right now, we're looking just maybe a light shower or two, possibly, with the front coming in, Larry.
All right. Now we've got a sale in San Saba Thursday. What's it going to be like?
It looks pretty good. We got several groups of calves we know coming in. 1 or 2 grills of cows. Part of those will be just kind of a herd sellout. There'll be some older cows on those too. But look for a good run with the market as good as it is, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you for either sale.
You bet. Give us a call, Larry. Code 325-372-5159. Also getting ready for that March 19th special cow and heifer replacement sale. And that's already up on our website on the initial consignments, Larry. And that's at jordancattle.com. Around 2,000 head for that sale.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Ken Jordan.
You bet. Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, this portion of today's program is brought to you by PMI Jordanton. Call 830-769-1234. That's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again at PMI Jordanton, 830-769-1234. We're on the line with Seth Crane, Union Commission Hondo Livestock. It's Sunday evening. Seth, what have you drawn?
We had 320 head in there a while ago. I'd expect 350 to 375 by sale time, I would imagine. Pretty good run of cows again, probably 85 cows. Probably palpate somewhere around 35, 40 of those in the morning. Just a handful of pairs there. As far as the calf and yearling market, quite a few light calves there again, and got a whole pen full of roping steers if anybody's needing some of those. So be a pretty good calf run tomorrow too. Larry, if anybody needs anything, feel free to reach us, 830-741-8061. Get me on my cell phone, 210-288-3960. And for any updates and information, visit us on Facebook or HondoLivestock.com.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you?
Doing good, Larry. The International Brahman sale that it was my pleasure to do at the Houston Livestock Show this last Wednesday, we averaged over 9,000 on those cattle. Then I had the South Texas Cattle Marketing Replacement Cattle Sale Saturday the 5th in Nixon. It was unbelievable. Excellent demand and high prices. And then that night I had to run over to the Houston Livestock Show and auctioneer the Brangus sale, myself and Doak. Shared the chores there on the auctioneering, and I think we averaged 6,800 on the red Brangus and 15,000 on the black Brangus. We've got a lot of good replacement cattle available for sale, a lot of good bulls for lease or sale. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com. CASAS, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
Neighbor, did you know, combined with the truss department, insulation department, and millworks department, just 3 of the departments there at MG Building Materials, they've got the ability to deliver an entire building package from a single supplier. They are truly your one-stop shop. They have 5 locations around South and Central Texas. Let's count them down right quick. Pleasanton, Kerrville, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. MG Building Materials, your one-stop shop. MGBuildingMaterials.com. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes, Live Oak Livestock Three Rivers, getting ready for the Monday sale. Riley, what does your Sunday night look like?
It looks pretty good. A few more than last week, Larry. Probably going to end up with 12 to 1,400 for tomorrow. Probably 200 cows, I guess. Maybe 20 or 30 palpated cows. Didn't see any pairs. Might be a couple there, but not much to speak of pairs. And I got a few younger open cows and the stocker cows mixed in. Calf wise, got some good calves. Most of them kind of look like, 4 to 6 week cattle, group of Charolais, had another couple groups of black calves. Quality looks good. Of course, they get a lot of condition to them now with the dry weather. But not sure what the market's going to be like. I suppose it'll be a good bit cheaper tomorrow, but we'll find out. It looks like it'll be 12 to 1400 for tomorrow.
At Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers, for the sale on March the 7th. Riley, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
Thank you, Riley.
Thank you, Larry.
We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, at 6:45 Sunday evening, what have we caught for Monday already?
There we got 1150 in already, and they're still coming in. I imagine we're going to have 1,300 or better tomorrow. Got a lot of calves. I imagine there's about 100 cows, though. Mostly Packer cows. Got a few young Longhorn cows. Got a few cows to palpate, some younger cows to palpate, Larry. But I got 4 Bremer heifers here, going to run in a deal. Other than that, we got some big slugs of calves, a lot of small calves. Got a whole pen of black calves that came off 2 pens of black calves that came off heifers. They're going to weigh anywhere from 3 to 350, not even 400. So got a good batch of them.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary, for the Monday sale.
You get here at the auction barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
We appreciate you, Gary. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings, plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how was our Friday sale?
We got along real well Friday. We were a little short on the numbers, but the market was a little softer in spots, sir.
Let's walk the pens.
All right, we had 329 head of cattle, no horses, and 19 sheep and goats. Like I said, that old market was steady to a little softer. Your 2 to 300 pound steers are $1.59 to $2.15. Heifers $1.39 to $1.78. Your 300 to 400 pound steers $1.48 to $1.90. Heifers $1.40 to $1.80. Your 400 to 500 pound steers $1.45 to $1.78. Heifers $1.40 to $2.05, and that was on them Bremer heifers we had Friday. 500 to 600 pound steers $1.38 to $1.63. Heifers $1.30 to $2.20. Same thing on them. There was them Bremer heifers. Your 600 to 700 pound steers $1.22 to $1.57. Heifers $1.30 to $1.95. And your 700 to 800 pound steers $1.22 to $1.40, and heifers were $89 to $1.19. Packer cows are sure enough strong. Packer bulls and cows are both strong. Packer cows were 34 to 89. Bulls for 52 to $1.08. Stocker cows were 75 to 95, with some bred cows dollaring out around that 13.60. And we didn't have any pairs or horses this Friday.
What do you know for this next week, Rodney?
I don't know of any cattle coming as of right now, so I'm sure we'll have around that 300 again, but I don't know of any strings of cattle coming in right now, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for this next Friday sale in Beeville.
Yeah, if I can help you market your cattle or you need some questions answered on the market, you can call me at 361-358-1727, or you can call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, and take care.
Neighbor, it's time to take a look at the grains. We have been unable to get a report from John Tuggle for the last 2 days, so let's check the Texas Department of Agriculture. Panhandle grains, corn 809 to 859, Milo 744 to 794. They'll call wheat 1229. Export elevators had no bid for hard red winter wheat, but they marked soft red winter 1321 to 1341. Export corn 847 to 854, and export beans 1329 to 1379. There's a look at your grains. We'll have a better look at it as soon as John Tuggle gives us a report. But the USDA did report a pretty accurate look at cotton. We moved 178 bale of East Texas, Oklahoma, 1,403 bale of West Texas, 1,581 bales total. The East Texas, Oklahoma brought 112.17 to 114.42. The West Texas brought 112.17 to 113.67. That made the average price across the 1,581 113.10 against the March cotton contract at 120.20, down 355. Neighbor, looks to me like that's it for this edition of Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks for coming down the lane and having a big old heaping helping of ag information with us. Until next time, God bless. See you down the road.